RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the River Bend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the River Bend.
The Highland Bulldogs are about to host the Marquette Explorers in an interleague play due to their recent move to the East Division. In goal for each team, Arena for the Highland Bulldogs and Gentry for the Marquette Explorers. A couple of key players for each team you got to look out for is Klosterman and Heinhold of the Highland Bulldogs. Klosterman is a very good stick handler and good on his skates, and Heinhold, well, he's got it all. He can stick handle, he can pass, he can shoot. He pretty much carries that Highland Bulldog team. Over for Marquette, Gentry in goal, very good goaltender. You could probably look to see him in the All-Star game. And then forward-wise, you got Gowen and Selby leading this team, and then a couple more key players. Harder and Silkwood are seniors this year, and they're starting to step their game up. Haven't been playing for that long, but this year have really stepped it up. We'll have to see how this game goes down. We'll be back after this for the drop of the puck. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
You'll find it at Mallory's. Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms, or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RobertsMotors.com.
Here we are at the East Alton Ice Arena, about to drop the puck to start this game as the Highland Bulldogs host the Marquette Explorers. Should be a fun game as Heinhold will be, Gibbons will be centering the line for Highland, and Selby for Marquette. One back to Troxel, hands it up to Gibbons, taken away. And Klosterman throws it in deep. Going around the net. Cronin will get it. Gets it out, and here comes Selby on a foot race with Troxel. Gets past him in on Arenos. Tries to put it around him, and then gets the toe on it. Selby will get it along the half boards, and Heinhold put it back behind his own net. Now Troxel through center, and that one almost got put in by Becker. Now Cronin with a backhand, and it'll go just wide. Big hit by Cronin down on the corner. And Selby will keep that in, goes back to the point, and Horn pokes it right down low. Heinhold around the board. Klosterman tries to get it out the center, and it's taken away. Now Selby in the slot, and a save by Areno. Now Klosterman off the boards, and here comes Gibbons. Gibbons has Heinhold and got it poked away. Now Heinhold in deep on Gentry, and he hits it off the side of the net. Trying to get something started, and here comes Horn. Gives it up to Harder. Harder, a shot goes behind the net. And Gowen has it along the half boards, taken away by Troxel. And Gowen will get it back, and he'll take it in his own end. Oh, and up to Karpunky. Karpunky throws it in deep. Has it behind the net. Tries to center it out to Silkwood, and now it's chipped ahead. He's in the zone. Shot goes just wide. Now Silkwood throws it to center. Goes off the boards. And it'll be cleared right back. Up to Silkwood. Silkwood in the high slot shot, and it goes right through the legs of another Troxel. Centering pass, nobody was there. Harder looking for Silkwood in the center, and it'll come all the way down into Marquette's end. Now it's cleared back, and icing is called off. So Highland unable to get that. Oh no, Selby will bring it out himself. Becker shifts it right back in, and Gibbons will give it off to Klosterman. Now Selby brings it into the Highland end. Has it behind their net. Centers it, trying to get it to a player in the slot, and there will be a penalty called against Highland. Heinhold touches up at center ice, and we'll have a penalty. And Highland's key player, Heinhold, will be going into the box. As if they didn't have enough trouble already keeping Marquette out of the end so far. Now their key player is in the box, so. Ace-off went back to Becker. Shipped it ahead for Cronin. Taken away by Gibbs, and Troxel will get it. And will clear. Gentry stops it behind his own goal. Here comes Cronin, the Marquette captain. Brings it into Highland's end. Shoves off a couple of hits and gives it to Selby, and the slot shot just goes wide. That puck will come out to Becker at neutral ice. Hands it off to Cronin. Cronin up to Selby. And that gets taken away by Gibbs. Now Selby has it again. Cronin gets it away from Gibbs and takes a hit from him. And they're able to clear. A minute gone in the Marquette power play. Troxel, good interception and able to clear. Harder back for Marquette. Gives it up to Cordy. Tries to get it up to Silkwood, and that'll be icing as Silkwood couldn't come up with it. Highland, a good job so far killing off this power play as Marquette hasn't been able to get anything started, maybe a shot on goal. Cordy gets poked away by Troxel, and here comes Schrank. Schrank at the top of the circle. He shoots, and it goes over the net. And a ref falls. The puck will be whistled dead. .30 seconds left on the Marquette power play. The puck will come up to the point. to Schrank, who throws it down in the corner, try to center it. And now it comes up to Harder. A bouncing shot. And easily cleared out by Troxel. Harder hands it off to Becker, and that one almost got taken away by Gibbs. 5 seconds remaining on this power play for Marquette. And here comes Heinhold, so no goals generated here on this power play, and Harder gets the puck back at the point, taken away by Heinhold. Ooh, he could have gone away with a breakaway, but didn't have good enough possession of the puck. Now Karpunky throws it around the boards. Troxel is there, gets hit. And DeMullen puts it behind the net. Handed off to Gibbons, taken away by DeMullen. And Heinhold runs into Gibbs, breaks his stick. And gets one from the bench. The puck comes. Meanwhile, the puck's behind the net in Highland's end. Becker runs into the ref there, and Troxel will get it up to Gibbons. Now hand it off to Heinhold. Heinhold back to Gibbons. At the top of the circle, good toe save by Gentry as he didn't see that one. Puck taken away by Gowen. Shoots it, and it scores! Glove side of Areno. And that'll be 1-0. Just halfway through this first period. Marquette takes the lead from their captain, Ethan Gowen.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
you don't know Jack Schmidt
in Wood River, Illinois.
Yeah!
Marquette goal scored by number 9.
Selby loses the puck to Scott, chips it ahead.
And number 11, Dan Selby.
Now taken away by Gowen, chips it ahead, and Troxel able to put it into Marquette's end. The puck was whistled dead, but I don't know what the call was. We'll have a face-off along the near side boards at center ice. Cronin chips it off the boards and into the Highland zone. Now Selby tries to center it. Cronin, shot and a save by Reno, covers up. Reno taking some pressure here early from this Marquette offense. So far has been able to keep the puck out, but just that one goal from Gowen, but a lot of pressure here early. Ellerman tips it ahead, and a shot comes from Schrank. Goes wide. Now Karpunky tries to poke it in, and Reno covers up. We'll have a face-off in deep in the Highland end. This game has been mostly played in this end. Highland can't seem to be able to get the puck out for an extended amount of time. He'll go around the boards for Klosterman. Can't get enough on it. Harder to throw it at the net. It's tipped away. Gibbs will give it off to Klosterman. Can't get it out, and now there's Gibbs. Gibbs has Heinhold at center. Throws it to center. Heinhold has it. Can't get it off. The shot off as he didn't have good enough possession and takes a hit from Silkwood. Now Karpunke across center. Lipka, big hit at center, and he will be called for that. Interference for A.J. Lipka. He just bulldozed Highland defender, and he didn't have the puck. So Highland will get their first power play. We'll see if they can get anything generated. Puck comes back to Gowen. Ellerman can't get possession of it, and Marquette able to clear it into the Highland end. Now Cordy puts it behind the net. It's centered, puck still loose. Cordy throws it just wide. Troxel takes it out of his own end down through center. Now Ellerman gives it off to Stanix. And that one's cleared way over the glass through center by Ethan Gowen. Good thing this is just high school hockey. That'd be a penalty in the NHL.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
Minute 19 remaining in the Highland power play. They have their big line out there. Gibbons centering Heinhold and Klosterman. Gowen able to get that out, and Selby with some speed brings it in the zone. A shot and a save by Areno. Now Gibbons in his own end hands it off to Heinhold. Now Heinhold stops behind his own net, trying to get time, gives it off to Gibbons. Gibbons looking for Klosterman, too far out in front. Troxel will get it and puts it into the Marquette end. Gowen takes it out of the end, his own end with 43 seconds left and his penalty. Tries to wrap around, now looks for a pass to Schrank and couldn't come up with a pass. Comes through center, Gibbons throws it off the boards. Gets through center, shoves off a hit, but Gowen will take the puck and gives it up to Selby. Now Selby will take it back deep in his own end. Selby puts it all the way into the Highland end. Schrank's there, takes a hit. And now it's taken away by Highland, coming the other way. Tries to get it up to Gibbs and couldn't come up with it. Goes behind the net for Gowen. The penalty for Marquette is over. Gowen puts it around the boards, and that'll come all the way down to Highland's end. Icing is waved off. Gives it away to Harder. Gets a shot off, but no, that was McCarty, not Harder. Schrank shot well wide. And Troxel has it. Gives it off to Ellerman. Shot, 5-hole. And it's saved by Gentry. He had it trapped under his pad. 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. Marquette still holding on with a 1-0 lead. It's off one to Lipka, who just came out of the box and tries to get it up to Becker. Now Troxel tries to get it up. And it gets taken away. Now Schrank in his own end. Big hit behind the net on Schrank. And Cronin along the near side boards and couldn't get the puck in front of Becker, and that will be offsides. We'll have a face-off just inside the neutral zone along the near side boards. Gibbons chips it ahead, and Cronin will get it. Gowen will get it. Now Klosterman puts it around the boards. Heinhold and Gowen racing for it. Loses it, and now Silkwood trying to get it up to Harder. Couldn't come up with it, and that'll be icing against the Marquette Explorers. A big face-off in Marquette's end with their power line out there. See if they can get a quick goal before the end of this first period. Just over a minute remaining, and that one will come out of the zone. Troxel racing for it. Throws it off the boards, and Gibbons now. Couldn't get it to Klosterman, and Karpunke has it. Brings it across the blue line. Tips it ahead, goes just wide right. Harder to center. Silkwood puts it just wide. Now Troxel up to Gibbons. Now Gibbons able to get it out of the zone, and Gowen gets it in neutral ice. Brings it into his own zone. Tries to get that pass. Up to Horn. Taken away by Gibbs, and it's poked away by Gowen. Good defensive play by Ethan Gowen. And here comes Harder. A shot goes just wide right. 15 seconds remaining in this first period. Puck chipped up to Heinhold. Heinhold and Gibbs on a 2-on-1. Heinhold shot. What a save by Gentry with a toe. And that'll do it here at the first period. Great save by Gentry to keep it 1-0 at the end of one. So we'll be back with the second period. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. Marquette leading Highland 1-0. Great save by Gentry there at the end of the period to keep it 1-0. And now Selby starts off with some fire, brings it in deep, shot, a good save there with the leg by Areno. Now Ellerman hits it off the leg of Lipka, still able to get it out. Gibbs across the blue line, takes a shot, and Schrank will block it. And now Selby across center. Selby brings it in deep, looking for a pass in the slot to Lipka. Wasn't there. And now Ellerman loses the puck. Selby's able to keep that in. Selby in the slot, walking through players, but loses the puck right in front of the net. And him and Ellerman are battling for the puck down in the corner. Gibbs in there trying to take it away. Now Ellerman comes away with it. Taken away by Stanek. And now Scott chips it ahead. Becker off the boards, and Stanek gets it back out. Puck comes back to neutral ice. And Gibbs has it. Pass to Klosterman, shot, he scores! Ties the game here with just a minute 15 into the second period. It's 1-1. What a shot by Klosterman off the pass. Far side from Gibbs. Klosterman puts it barred down over Gentry's blocker side. Beautiful goal. At first I thought it might have went off the post, but it did go in the net.
Assisted by number
And it is 1-1.
Time of the goal, 10:47.
McCarty puts it in the zone and hit by Troxel. Now Highland's able to clear to Bullen. Gets it out. Now Gibbs. No, not Gibbs. The shot goes on net. And it's held in by Gentry. Minute and a half into the second period, it's 1-1. And as Gibbs will take the face-off in the zone. Troxel holds that one in, chips it into the corner. Gowen, taken away by Klosterman. Now McCarty, able to clear. Comes up to Klosterman. Gibbs takes it in. Puts it in, and what a goal! Good move! Forehand, backhand, puts it right by Gentry, and Highland has the lead. Marquette had the upper hand in the first period, and Highland came out with a fire in their step, and it's taken the lead 2-1. Great move, forehand, backhand by Gibbons to give them this lead. As Selby takes it off the face-off shot, off a player, shot goes just wide. Now the puck comes to center. Puck's loose in front, and Troxel able to clear, gets it by Schrank. Schrank puts it in. Highland's in, and back to get it is Highland defender. Selby loses the puck. Ellerman able to get it out before he gets hit hard by Schrank. Now Selby. And the high slot, little toe drag, loses the puck to Gibbs. Gibbs will put it off the boards. And Schrank will get it down low. Highland able to get a shift off. Tries to get it to Selby, who would have had a breakaway, but couldn't come up with it. Tries to put it in. Oh, he centers the Cronin, who scores! Loose puck behind the net, centers it back to Cronin. And Areno's 5-hole is wide open as he didn't see Cronin out in front. Ties this game 2-2 with 9:05 remaining in the second period. Selby couldn't come up with the pass from the deep in his own zone, didn't give up on it, and was able to get that puck to center to Cronin, who put the goal in.
And number 6, Nick Schrank, time of the goal, 9:05.
So this game is now tied 2-2 with 9:05 in the second period. Troxel down in the corner, chips it behind his own net. Harder gets it. He'll put it back. Silkwood delivers a big hit, and there will be a penalty called against Marquette as soon as they touch up. on the offsetting penalties for both teams. It looked like it was just going to be a penalty against Marquette, but Silkwood is going in for Marquette, and so is Troxel. And Horn also going in for Marquette. So there's 3 penalties.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
And Highland will come away with the power play. So Highland, who has been the sharper of the 2 teams here in the second, will get a power play. And that puck's one back to Stanek.
Marquette penalties, number 18, Anthony Silva.
And it'll come back to him. Now Klosterman gets checked. Gibbons will take it up to Stanek. Gets a shot off, hits the blocker of Gentry, and almost took a awkward bounce, but luckily it went right down in front of him, able to cover up.
Time of the penalties,
8.5 remaining in the second period, 2-2. Gibbs wins it back to Stanek. Shot goes off the shin pad of Becker, and it'll come behind the net. Gowen tries to get it past Gibbs, holds it in. Gowen hits a man into the board face first, and there will be a penalty called against Ethan Gowen. Looks like boarding. Yes, a boarding call against Ethan Gowen, the Marquette captain, and this is a big 5-on-3 opportunity for the Highland Bulldogs. A good chance to get their lead back. .809 left in the second, and a big 5-on-3 is generated. A big shot right off the face-off, and Schrank couldn't get out. Now he finally does. Now Cronin delivers a hit on Stanek, gets back up and able to get the puck. Stanek clears it out. Now it's put back in by Becker. Heinhold behind his own net. Takes it himself. We got a 4-on-2. Odd man rush. Hands it off to Gibbons. Shot, bouncing puck goes wide. And Heinhold has it down in the corner. Hands it off to Klosterman. Back to Heinhold. Couldn't come up with it cleanly and loses the puck. Now Heinhold gets it back to Klosterman. Shot. Loose puck in front. It was sitting right there on the goal line. Nobody was there to put it in. And it's able to get cleared out. Now Heinhold in the corner. Gets it back for Klosterman. A lot of cycling going on here. Low in the zone. Gets it up to Klosterman. Oh, they're able to clear as Klosterman couldn't come up with that pass. 10 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3. Troxel brings it out of his own end. Troxel across the blue line. Takes a shot high and is gloved by Gentry. And it'll be whistled dead, and right as the first Marquette penalty is over, but there's still 35 more seconds left in a Highland power play.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
Why is Roberts Motors #1 in Ford certified pre-owned sales in the St. Louis Metro East?
Visit the 169-point inspection all our vehicles go through.
Maybe it's because we've been doing it for over 60 years.
Or is it the large selection we keep in stock at all times?
Personally, I think the answer is all the above. Stop in today and see. Nobody does pre-owned better than Roberts Motors.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years in Alton, Illinois, or on the web at RiverBender.com.
You'll find it at Mallory's. Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms? Or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River.
So Gibbs will center Scott and Ellerman. Puck comes over to Ellerman. Now Troxel takes a shot. It hits off Silkwood, but Gentry is able to get it in front of him and make the save. Now Horn up for Karpunky, chips it out. Troxel's able to put that one right back in, and Horn will clear. No icing, and just under 15 seconds remaining. And the power play for Highland. Comes up to Ellerman. Gets checked. Now Gibbs. Gibbs brings it in on the defense. Shot and low, and it's kicked away. And that'll do it for the Highland power play. Had a lot of offense, but no goals generated. Shot block goes off the boards, and Karpunky has it right in front of his own net, able to get that out. Harder can't get the puck out. Scott tries to get a shot off, but it'll come up to Harder. Now Troxel takes it away. Karpunky through neutral ice. Gets it past one defender, and Troxel chips it away. Harder looking for Silkwood in front of the net. Got blocked out in front. Horn takes a shot. Moreno gets it with the stick on the loose puck, just trickling by. Harder gets the wraparound, saved by Areno. And Klosterman battling along the boards. Karpunky chips it ahead. Shot by Harder. He scores! Adam Harder! I think that's Harder's just his third goal this year, and he's been looking for that one. That gives his team the lead here halfway through the second period. Selby chips that ahead to Heinhold and comes out to Klosterman off the boards. No icing. Gowen throws it around the boards for Becker. Becker up for Selby. Selby can't get it past the defender. Ooh, gets a shot off, but it's a good save by Areno. The next shot goes just wide by Becker. Puts it in front and it deflects out. Klosterman in a race with Horn. Horn gets it away from him. Battle for the puck along the far side boards. Klosterman able to chip it out. For a quick change for Highland, and Gowen realizes they're on a change and tries to get up to Selby, who just got across the blue line too quick. So offsides against Marquette, as they had a really good scoring opportunity there, but Selby just came in a little too quick. Bullen wins it back, comes back to him, and Troxel chips it back in. Now Lipka behind his own net. Intercepted by Scott, and it's taken away by Cordy. Now Scott has it back in the corner. Looking for a pass out in front, looking for Gibbs, and it got taken away by DeBullen. Now Stanek off the boards. Ellerman chips it ahead. Schrank's able to get that out, and Troxel will put it around the boards. Gibbs will get it after it goes off the leg of Lipka. Shot off the blocker of Gentry. Goes back behind the net. Now Gibbs out in front. Loses the puck to DeBullen. Can't get the puck out. Now Cordy gets it to McCall. Ooh, good interception by Troxel to chip it in for a Highland line change. Comes out to Reno, tips it off to Troxel, who gets hit by McCarty. Out of Bullen gets hit by Gibbs. Heinhold chips it ahead, and Lipka gets that. Now Gibbons intercepts the pass, has it in deep. Looking for center. Nobody's there, gets hit by Lipka. Gives it behind the net to Heinhold, and Schrank will get it, puts it off the boards. And that will be icing against the Marquette Explorers. So Highland putting some pressure on against Marquette. Shots look pretty much even. Highland just has a couple more than Marquette. See if Highland can tie this game up as they're getting a lot of shots off on net. Heinhold puts it down in the corner for Gibbons. Gibbons gets taken away by Selby. Loses the puck. And Highland's able to clear. Going along the near side boards. It's around a couple of Highland defenders. Has it at the high circle. Gets past Becker. And Heinhold gives it up to Gibbons. Gibbons chips it ahead. Gentry covers up out past the hash marks. Will they call a penalty on him for delay of game? No, they're just going to give him a warning. They're discussing it with him, telling him he cannot cover the puck up past them hash marks.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
you don't know Jack Schmidt
in Wood River, Illinois.
Yeah!
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Gowen chips it off the boards. Trips up his own player and hands it up to Selby. Selby, really high saucer pass for Becker. Couldn't come up with it. Big hit down low by Cronin as Highland was trying to get that puck out. Now Selby in the slot shot goes just over the net. Puck is whistled dead, and a little extra after the whistle. And I think Cronin will go in the box. No, he will not go into the box. He walked in there and came right back out. Face-off win by Gibbons, taken away by Silkwood. Chips it at the net, and Reno puts it down in the corner. Behind the net for Silkwood, centers it, and Gibbons tips it away. Gets the puck taken away from him by Karpunke, and that one will get chipped up and into the Marquette bench. Just under a minute left in this second period. 3-2 lead in favor of the Marquette Explorers as Schrank brings it in across the blue line. Shot just goes wide. Harder battling for the puck along the far side board. Centers it up to Silkwood. Now trying to get it to Schrank. Broken up. Comes to Lipka at the point. A shot. And Reno will cover that one up. He goes right into his gut. With 36 seconds left remaining in the second period, we have a face-off, and Highland's in. Selby will just throw it around the boards, and it'll come up to Ellerman. Schrank keeps that in. Tipped by Selby. Loose puck. He puts it in. Selby scores to make it 4-2 with 24 seconds remaining in the second period. Selby is very good at getting key goals, and that was a big one, putting Highland down 2 goals, getting that insurance goal. As Highland looked to start to get some momentum back. Taken away by Becker, and that's cleared out. Now Lipka, unable to get it out. Scott holds it in. Now Gibbs, shot goes just wide. Now it'll come to Stanek at the point.
That'll do it. Whether you're planning for home improvement projects, family vacations, college tuition, or consolidating credit card debt, use your home for what you need. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer home equity loans and lines of credit that can lower your costs. For more information, visit www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a First Mid-America Credit Union representative.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Third period action here. Marquette leading the Highland Bulldogs 4-2. False buzzer at the drop of the puck, so we'll do this over again.
Come on, Steve.
And now the scoreboard shuts off. All right, let's do this again. Drop of the puck for the third period. Won by Selby. Brings it across the blue line. Looked like Becker was in there too early, but no offsides call. Gibbs brings it along the half boards. Now through center. It's checked by Gowen, but shoves it off, has the puck down low. Tries to center, goes off the pad of Gentry. And here comes Gowen through neutral ice. Tries to get it up to Selby. Does. And now Becker puts it over to Cronin. Gowen puts it at the net, and it's chipped away. Back in the slot. Selby scores! Selby gets his third goal of the game. That's a hat trick to put him up 5-2. And it looks like this Highland Bulldog team has just got shut down, but they got 3 goals to come back in almost a whole third period, so they're going to have to get a quick goal to gain momentum if they want to come back in this game.
Goal scored by number 11, Danny Selby.
Comes back in the Highlands end.
Shane Cronin.
Goes around the boards. Cordy able to hold that in. Now Gibbons for Highland. Off the boards up to Klosterman. Tried to get it back to Gibbons, and they're able to clear. Gowen at his own end. Takes it up through center. Gowen across the blue line. Leaves a little toe drag. Shot off the pad of Reno. Now it goes back behind the Highland net. Looking for a pass for Gibbons. Wasn't looking. And now Gowen will get it back at his own end. Going up for Cordy, too far out in front. He's got to beat the puck. And he does. Gives it off to Bowen. Shot goes just wide, glove side of Areno. Cordy back behind the net. Tries to give it up to McCarty, and it's covered up by Areno. So a lot of offense for Marquette here early in the third period, and Highland, if they want any chance of coming back, they're going to have to get the puck into Marquette's end and try and keep it there. Face off, win by Gibbs, and can't get it by Schrank. Schrank holds it in. Has it down in the corner. Puts it up to Karpunky. Shot, he scored. Wait, no. It's covered up. He had his hands up like he was celebrating, but the puck did get kept out by Areno. Face off, wins back. Schrank unable to hold that in, and Skelt tries to center it to Gibbs. Now Schrank around the boards. And Harder has it through neutral ice, trying to get it to Karpunky. Troxel gets hit behind the net, whiffs on the puck, centering pass to Harder, looking for his second goal. Schrank at the point, holds it in, chips it around the boards. Now Karpunky centering it, taken away by Gibbs. Gets around Karpunky, and now we got a 2-on-2. Gibbons past Lipka, brings it in deep, loses control of the puck as he had a good scoring chance. The puck is still loose by Gentry. Finally gets a whistle. 9:03 remaining in this third period, and Highlands really needs a goal quick in the next minute or so if they want any chance of coming back in this game. They're going to have to get some momentum here soon. They need a goal or a big hit or something here soon, here quick. Klosterman gets the puck off the face-off. Now Gibbons, shot, another shot, and 2 great saves by Gentry. It's taken away by Selby, and he's got Becker far side. Cronin gets it after it's taken away, and here comes Klosterman. And he can't get past Gowen, loses the puck, and Gowen's able to get that out as that could have been the turnaround point for Highland. Stanek out in the corner with two Marquette players. Becker gets shoved down by Gibbons. Now Gibbons gets hit by Cronin. A lot of physical play here in the third period. Gibbons without a stick. Battling for the puck. Comes away with it as Selby. A shot. He scores! Danny Selby finds an opening on a Reno hugging the post. And that makes it his fourth goal of the game. And that could be the put-away goal. 6-2 with 8:07 remaining.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Face off, one back to Troxel. Hits it off the boards. Tries to get it to Gibbs. Oh, and Gowen couldn't come away with it. Gibbs had an excellent chance, but didn't get the puck. Skelt bringing it in, loses it to Gowen. Gowen brings it out, gives it up to Cordy. Cordy gets the puck taken away, and it's thrown around the boards for Troxel. Troxel able to clear. Here comes Ellerman. Ellerman gets hit by Gowen, shoves it off, gets the puck back, gets hit again. He gets hacked, but no penalty. And now Gibbs has the puck at the point, hit by Troxel, and he's able to keep that puck in. Gibbs has it along the far side board, gets hit by Gowen, and that'll be a penalty against Ethan Gowen, the Marquette captain. I believe that'll be his second penalty of the game. Highland needs a goal here, down by 4 in the third period, 7:15 remaining. They have a power play with the Marquette captain in the box for a roughing penalty. As Schrank will get it, and he'll clear it out. To get it is the backup goalie for Highland. And it'll be thrown off the boards. Lipka there. Now Troxel gets taken away by Becker. Lipka to Schrank. And Schrank clears it out. Now Troxel trying to get it up to Klosterman. Too far in front, and Schrank clears it off the far side boards. Here comes Highland out of their own end. Gets it up to Gibbons. Gibbons loses the puck. Stanek chips it down into the corner. Goes behind the net for Lipka. Puck is still loose along the boards. Gentry sprawling, able to get a glove on it and cover up.
Get your 50-50 tickets out. Tonight's winning number for $24 is 485.
48 seconds left remaining in the power play for the Highland Bulldogs. 6:03 remaining in the game. Highland down by 4, 6-2 in favor of the Marquette Explorers. Gibbons chips it down for Ellerman. Ellerman at the top of the circle gets checked by Harder, and Marquette is able to clear. It's brought in by Highland, and it goes into the corner. A check on Horn, and Harder will put it around the boards. Gets it in the high slot. Pass coming down for Ellerman, got broken up, and Gibbons unable to hold it in. Gibbons in a battle with Harder along the near side boards. Gibbons gets a pass over to Troxel. The penalty is over for Marquette. Silkwood, a late hit on Troxel, no call. Schrank up for Silkwood. Silkwood across the blue line, gets hit by Troxel. What a hit by Troxel on Silkwood. Oh, the puck goes to the 5-hole. Oh, and a save getting back. It went through the 5-hole, hit off the post. Wow. Now Gibbs brings it across neutral ice, takes a shot and a save by Gentry. Four and a half remaining in this third period. Time's ticking away for Highland. They've got a lot of room to catch up. Selby, without a mouth guard, is forced to come off the ice and for at least the drop of the puck. Gowen off the boards. Centers it to Klosterman, and diving out is Gentry to cover the puck up. And we'll have a face-off. Klosterman was bringing that puck in, lost possession of it as he had a great scoring opportunity down low in the slot. It's off one to Scout, a shot, and goes wide as Gentry was way out of his net. Scout loses the puck, and here comes Cronin. Now Selby along the far side boards, brings it in, shot off the glove of the Highland goaltender. Now Cronin, Gowen trying to keep that puck in. Goes behind the Highland net, and Troxel able to clear it. Skelt gets hit hard into the boards. Klosterman gets some revenge. And Cronin didn't like that very much. Had a little retaliation, so he'll go into the box as well. So it could have been a power play for Marquette. Ends up being offsetting Miners, and we're still at full strength. Cronin, a bad retaliation there, but his team up 4. I don't think they have much to worry about. 3.5 remaining in this game, 6-2, favor of the Marquette Explorers. Each team is forced to put 2 players in the penalty box. Right now they only have Cronin's number up on the board for a penalty, so Highland might have a power play here. And they do. So Highland gets a power play after Cronin's retaliation. It comes back to the Highland defense. He'll dump it in. Lipka has it behind his own net. Hits it off the mask of Ellerman. He tries to get it to Gibbons. Couldn't come up with it, and here comes Selby. Selby looking for his 5th, and it goes just wide. Now Selby centering it, blocked it by Gibbons.
2 minutes for roughing.
Now Gibbons brings it through center.
4 minutes for roughing.
Gibbons gets past Lipka. Takes a quick shot on net. And it's gloved by Gentry. Good save there. The minute 21 remaining in the Highland power play, and just under 3 minutes left in the game. Face off when the Horn tries to clear it out, gets blocked, but Silkwood's able to get it out. Chip back into Marquette's end. Ellerman has it in the corner. Couldn't get a shot off, and Schrank tips that ahead. Now Silkwood able to get it out. Puts it back behind the Highland net. DeBullen comes up with it, takes a shot, and it just goes wide. Now Schrank puts it back in the Highlands end. There's going to be a penalty called against Marquette. And it's touched up by DeMullen. And we'll have a short 5-on-3 and then an extended power play for Highland. They will be on the power play for the majority of the rest of this game. Just 2:09 remaining in the game.
Marquette penalty number 18, Anthony Silkwood, 2 minutes for charging.
Face-off win back to Horn, taken away by Gibbs. He's in the slot, shot, high glove. Goes over the net, and Ellerman chips it right back in. Down in the corner is Gowen. Troxel will take a shot, and it just goes wide. Now Gibbons at the half boards. Gives it to Gibbs down low. Shot off the mask of Gentry. And Gibbs gets hit hard by Gowen. Troxel puts it back in the Marquette end. And Becker unable to clear. Ellerman at the high slot takes a shot, and it's tipped in front. It'll go behind the net. Now Gibbons can't get a shot off. It's almost cleared. Oh, it hits the side of the net on that shot from Troxel. Gibbons gives it back to Troxel. Shot gets tipped away. Now Karpunky on a breakaway. Short-handed chance. He scores! Karpunky, short-handed on the breakaway. Goes backhand, forehand, and puts this one well out of reach with 1:07 remaining in the game. Highland still has a power play, but they got 5 goals to get back in just over a minute. Face-off comes back to Gowen. Gowen brings it in. Another chance shorthanded. Gowen puts it at the net, and McCarty couldn't put that one home. Now Horn throws it at the net, and it's covered up. We'll have a face-off with 52 seconds remaining in the game. 43 left on the power play for Highland. Face-off. Wind goes off the boards, comes back to Schrank. Schrank will take a shot off the pad of the goaltender for Highland, and it goes behind the net. Unable to clear, Lipka holds it in. Now they get it out. Coming through neutral ice, under 30 seconds left, brings it in the slot, shot, and it's saved by Gentry with 25 seconds remaining in this game. So 7-2 with 25 seconds remaining left in the game. Puck went back to Troxel. Chipped out by Schrank, and icing is waved off. With 15 seconds left. Big hit into the boards. In the winding seconds of the game, shot, scores! 8 seconds left, put a little salt in the wound. Just as Silkwood's coming out of the box, so that one will not be another shorthanded goal, but talk about insult to injury, wow. Puts that one in. 8.9 seconds remaining to make it 8-2. Face-off, win back to Harder. Harder in the neutral zone, brings it through center. Takes a shot, gloved. And that'll do it for this game here at the East Alton Ice Arena. The Marquette Explorers defeat the Highland Bulldogs 8-2. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got top, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from Tony.
Yeah! Woo!
The Oilers center ice. 13 has it. Oh, shot a little bit wide. Oilers keep it in the zone.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. The Marquette Explorers just defeated the Highland Bulldogs 8-2 with a final goal with 8.9 seconds remaining left in the game to really put the salt in the wound of the Highland Bulldogs. Highland started out this game pretty well and took the lead actually to start out the second period, but after that second goal that Highland scored to take the lead, it's been all Marquette from then out. Gentry stood on his head from then on as the shots were pretty much even for both teams, coming down to 24-22 on shots in favor of the Marquette Explorers. But a hard-fought game by Highland, trying to get as much offense as they could started, and Gentry was able to come away with the stops, and you got to tip your hat off to Gibbons and Gibbs of the Highland Bulldogs, both battling hard from beginning to end. Even though it looked like there was no way to come back, they still battled and tried to make something happen. But on the other hand, you got to tip your hat to Danny Selby getting 4 goals in this game, and he has to definitely be the player of this game. That'll do it here at the East Alton Ice Arena. You've been watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the River Bend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend.